Hey y'all, Kiona here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I mainly do gaming and diamond painting content, with more focus on diamond painting lately. But I currently have a situation to where people will just walk into the studio, or they'll do a tap walk in, and I have a really loud door. So I got frustrated. I went online, I looked everywhere for a recording light, and all the ones I liked are like $60. So I have decided to turn this light into a recording light with just these materials. I'm going to be using my Cricut and doing it all by myself, and I'll bring you guys along with me. This is a wireless, and that's the battery. Just under cabinet LED light. It comes with some mounts. I'll be putting that on the door. And we're going to go through and we're going to measure everything out. And we are going to design a light. Yes. I've already tried this once. I'll add the bloopers at the end to where I tried to do it for TikTok and I tried to cut it by hand. That's why the red is open. So we're just going to put it all together with the Cricut this time. And maybe it'll be straight and not crooked and everything else. So let's get to it. First thing I'm going to need to know is the size of this light exactly. I want to know how big the lights are and the entire thing so I can have room for the lettering and everything else to do the design. So that's why we got my handy dandy measuring tape I use for everything. As my rabbit goes crazy over there. I want to take the battery off so I don't accidentally include that because I want to over measure for it. Oops. Maybe I pulled it out too far. See? Bloopers already because this stuff stays in. That should be enough. I don't want to have to be fiddling with it. And yes, I know I have a crafting thingy here, but I'm not messing with that. So we'll say roughly for the length of the red vinyl. Like even my cat is going to be, I want to say 14 and a quarter, but I know that's wrong. 14 and 3/8. By, this is a hard one because it's nice and long. Let me just bring it down. I don't want the full length. I want to go over the light, but not too much. So I'm going to start right about there and go. So we'll say 1.5 inches tops. 1 1/2 inch. And then lettering area. This makes sense, I swear. Will be a little bit less, so where are we at? I know it's hard for you to see, but I'm trying to get this perfect here. 1 1/4 inch max. So we'll do 1 1/8 inch maximum width. And we want a maximum height just shy. It's really hard to do this when you're up above it, because you're doing a lot of guesstimations, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I got 1 1/4 or 14 1/4 max. So 14 1/4 inch. Okay, that's our measurements, which we're going to throw that into Canvas, I think the program is, the Cricut program. We're going to figure out our measurements and get it all designed out. So let's jump into that. Okay, what we're going to do right here is we're going to go ahead and make a shape. I'm going to use the square. The thing I'm going to remember to do is go ahead and unlock this. And I wrote down the notes for it to be 1.5 inches tall and 14 3/8 of an inch wide, but we're going to do that opposite. We're going to do the width or the height. No, we're going to do the width as the height and the height as the width. Because we can only do up to 12 inches wide, I think. 375. I'm going to go ahead and make the color red so I know it's red. This is a red material. And we're going to zoom out here. Way too far. Way too far. 75 might not be far enough. So we'll go back to 50. Can we, like... There we go. Manually zoom it out. Was that enough? No, it wasn't. Ooh, maybe we have to go to 50. That's fine. That's fine. It's easier to see. We can see the whole thing here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add text. We're going to hit caps lock to make sure that. I'm going to do every letter in a new line. And we're going to change that to black. I want to change the font to XO. I think that's right. Yep. I want it to be bold. And I want font size to be 90. Now what's going to make it fit is we're going to do a negative 1.4 in line space. And now if I highlight everything, I can go ahead and line them on top of each other in the center like that. Boom, nice and easy. But no, we're not done. What I want to do is I want to take the recording right here and I want to change it to ungroup by either letters or lines. It doesn't matter in this case because of how I've done it. And then Control A to highlight them all. We're going to go ahead and we're going to center horizontally. I think I can attach them, but it's not a big deal. I kind of don't want to attach them. I do want to attach all these to each other, though. The letters. Not too sure. Ignore that. We are going to... No. Hold Shift. It's hard to do this on a laptop. I'm a desktop girl. Now, why didn't that work? Oh, I guess I have to manually click them in if I'm holding Shift. Maybe? Why did you not click? Maybe I didn't hold Shift well enough? I don't know. I want to attach all these to each other now that they're perfectly centered. I wonder, can I combine them? Like, unite? Weld? Unite! You are all one piece now. Maybe? Did that work? I guess I could have done it as a weld, but I don't know. Oh, I can merge them, can't I? Boom, we're back to it. I don't know what I'm doing. Half of this is half-assed. But now I gotta double check my sizing. My lettering should be 14 1/4 high and 1 1/8 wide at the widest. Yep, that looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna save this and move on to the cutting. So I have several grips, but I only have one really long grip and it's kind of dirty. Took some alcohol to it, cleaned it up as best as I could. But it's not the prettiest thing, and now my thumbprint's on it. So how we're going to start this is we're going to move my laptop slightly out of the way here. We don't need this tool yet. Let's move it. Oh, it's so dirty. I know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got our pre-cut piece here from when I tried to manually cut it. And that's dirty too, but I don't. With how I'm going to design where to cut it at with the Cricut MySpace, I'm going to go, or Cricut design space, yeah. Cricut design space, I'm going to go over, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Got a little Cricut crink there that I need to think about. Take my little rolling pin, get it on there. I actually might take some alcohol and clean this off real quick. So we're going to start here with the red. And get this into the Cricut. I don't like that, but I can't fix it. with this piece. Like I said, this piece sat on my desk. And I got bumps everywhere. I tried to clean it. I need a new mat. So let's move on to cutting. It's kind of poetic that people keep coming in here while I'm making the recording line. Now let me just cut this down like I did with this red piece, make it usable. I don't care how straight it is. These are all scraps that'll be used for something else. Yay! Yeah. And now we'll get to assembly. So I worked hard on trying to do this and some mistakes happened, but here's me with the transfer tape pre-cutting it. Static got a hold of the vinyl underneath while I was trying to assemble it, and I assembled it all wrong in the first place. So right now we have a time lapse of me messing up horribly trying to put everything together, and then more time lapse of me removing the black letters because it was just a disaster. But I was able to save the red vinyl, and by the time we're done with this time lapse, we will be getting to where I figured some stuff out with the red vinyl, and I'm really happy about what I figured out. So, I'll see you in a couple minutes in the next clip. Yeah. Okay, I know where it all went wrong. And so I'm going to try to save this piece right here with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, which I work with resin and I don't like to wear gloves like I should, so I have it in a spray bottle. I'm going to try to save this red piece, and just redo the letters. Like I said, rubbing alcohol. I love it. I know what I did wrong. I did several things wrong. So we're going to just start with reusing our transfer tape. I'm going to end up cutting another piece. We're going to go ahead and do the red first, and then do the layering. And that black stuck so well. And but that's why we have all those scrap pieces. So this is going to be hard without messing up. Treat it like a car. Okay, let's get the air out if I can. Okay, I might have to go this way. Look, it didn't even separate. Yeah, you see the air bubbles? This was my problem before, was with the air bubbles. Air bubbles! Ow, that was my nails. And the camera. Hold that thought. We're not going to be reusing that. Normally I would. I'm trying to pop bubbles. But it's not working. Hey. Let's see if I can do this. I mean, it came out so well besides the air bubbles. Hold on, I'm picking it off. I know you can't see me over here. I'm going to see if I can fix these air bubbles. See, they're right there. Oh, no, I think that messed it up even more. What does my kid want? She's walking in again. And I'm recording, so she better be quiet. Because I can't stop what I'm doing this time. Alright, I got the... I thought I had the bubbles. And this is that Cricut vinyl. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm having issues with the Cricut vinyls. Oh, no. No, 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 no. So hopefully it doesn't show too bad. Because there's going to be letters on top of it. Alright, y'all want to see it so far? With the battery on. See the bubbles? That's all through down here. That's what I'm mad about. Almost. Luckily, I'm not selling this, but I'm mad. Someone mentioned doing either alcohol or soapy water, and I have alcohol right here. So I'm going to try that. Right. I love alcohol. As in rubbing alcohol. I mean, I like the other stuff too, but... We were talking about, like, what people do when they're wrapping cars and stuff like that with vinyl. Or doing tint. But I think I already messed it up too far to fix it. I don't know. Okay. Let's see if it's worse. Let's see if it's worse. Oh, shit! Oh my god! I love it! Yes! Oh my god. That is a hack and a half. I'm gonna try to just get it up and not stretch it, because vinyl does stretch. And as soon as that alcohol dries, it should just stay stuck. All in theory. Are you going crooked? So I'm saying it shifted. And yes, I know I'm off camera. I'm trying my best here, but it's sliding, and I'm sliding. When I did stretch the vinyl, which is what's causing a lot of my issues right this second. Look at that. Look at that. It just pushed the alcohol right out. Oh, snap. There's the air bubble right there, ruining all my fun. Okay, let's see. There's that one bubble right there, and that's it. Why did it turn off? Oh, because I hit the button. The button's what I have right up against the thing. Come on, turn back on. Thank you. Look at that! Oh, I love it. Now we gotta redo the letters. So, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back where we started from, except I went and I put all my scraps away. And I have now set up to do the parchment paper method, so nothing messes up. And I'm just measuring out my parchment paper, what would be best for this. I don't need a big piece. Okay. And I don't want to just sit there and waste it. I'll end up throwing it inside that container again with the rest of my Cricut stuff. I use parchment paper for a few things, not just Cricut. But I love my rotary cutter. Always make sure you lock it. Let's get this out of the way. I'm so afraid I'm going to mess things up right now. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to hang it. I think I would rather have it with the button down. Yeah, we're going to go with the button down is what we're going to do. And where we have to put the battery on top. So, see how the static just tried to pick it up again, like before? It just picks it right up. It's good about parchment paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. It should cover all but the R. We're going to try to line this up as best as we can without getting everything stuck to it. Oh, it didn't. I didn't do it right. Look, my G is still showing. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Because the letters won't stick to the parchment paper. It's a trick I learned on TikTok. There we go. So what I'm trying to do is line it up completely. And then we can start. Like, I want a general idea. Yeah, I'm thinking right there. Oh, I hope this works. No going back now. The R is down. The R is down. Oh, y'all can't see that. I'm sorry. Here we go. Much better. Sorry, I was really focused. So I have now flattened this down, started pulling the parchment paper from below. Like this. Got my scraper stuck on my scraps. Like, oh no, 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 no. Please don't mess up right now. Ugh! Why can't anything go right for me today? Why? It's the final day of the year. That's why. It's the final day of the year. Final video of the year. Final video of the month. The final of the daily videos. And as you can see, the parchment paper will start pulling itself away as I go down. Because it's not stuck really at all. Can I have this back? Thank you. Normally, I work over standing up. I never sit down when I'm doing stuff like this. So, really weird. And here we are. This is why I merged all the layers together. So, it'd be so simple putting it down in one go. Oops. We haven't pulled it off yet. I'm kind of afraid. Okay. I'm afraid right now. Yes! Yes! It worked! Sorry. Now, here it goes. Yes! Look at that. Hold on. Turn the light out. Awesome! I am so happy with that. Awesome. With everything and all the work that I've put into this. Yes, I moved it around and took a couple pictures. I had to pause for that. But I really hope with all the work and the hassle this cost me, that this actually works. But this is my family, so we'll just see. And here is an image of it hanging up on the door and in use. Either way, I will catch y'all next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like if you liked what you saw. Subscribe if you want to see more crafty type content or gaming content, depending on what I'm in the mood for. And leave a comment if you can tell me a better way I could have done this. I am always looking for tips. I'll see you guys in the next video. And Happy New Year. We made it. a video a day every single day in December. Bye.